Hello, my people. We come with updates on the Justice Cracks kidnapping, as we will call it, because information reaching us is that even the DSS wouldn't accept his body as he is in a battered state. A battered state. That means he has been beaten mercilessly by the army. Anyway, the army has now issued out a statement, and I'll read the statement loud. It says, military psychology is clear. A soldier who believes his nation has abandoned him hesitates in counter-insurgency. Hesitation kills. The difference between a successful ambush and a fatal one is often split seconds. When a front line soldier spends his rest time watching a viral video accusing his commander of stealing his meal allowance, trust in the chain of command erodes. Once eroded, it is nearly impossible to restore order fire. The Nigerian army has therefore not overreacted. If has sent a clear signal. Social media is not a free fire zone against our armed forces. During the active hostilities, debates, military policy in newspapers or on talk shows, that is welcome, but directly engaging serving soldiers to provoke indiscipline, we face it. And we are like, we don't get it. What has this even got to do with Justice Crack? Justice Crack is not a soldier to start with. Okay, inciting what? I don't know, but what has Justice Crack even said that hasn't been said by other generals, that hasn't been said by other soldiers, that hasn't been said by a lot of bloggers? Even as I'm speaking now, I'm still talking about the ill treatment that, according to footages, imagine that these people actually are not well taken care of. We remember the guy that was at Hunch Bunch. Did he think okay, let me even pull out that video.
They pay me the last salary where I collect for army now 109,000, 111,000. But before that, it was just last year February where they increased the salary. Before now 51,000. So attached with this casket where they pay 20,000 naira, so making 70,000 naira before. So it was February last year that they just increased it to that.
So how you take get your uniform?
Would they buy them?
How much is the uniform?
The uniform is about 55,000.
More than your salary.
Yes.
You've seen that, yeah. So wasn't that telling us that the soldiers, the army, all these people, that they are not well taken care of? Because we want to know, what did Justice Crack? What did Justice do differently? According to Rifai, it was like, what did he do differently? Because I don't get it. If you get, you are privy to an information that a school is bad, don't you call it out? Don't you say, oh, this school is in a bad shape, this hospital is in a bad shape? I just think this is just another way of shutting people up. You people are taking everything. But freedom of speech, is it what you also take from the citizens? That the citizens cannot even see a wrong and call it out. This is rather very, very sick. I don't understand. I don't get it. Because I don't know what Justice Crack has actually done that is so wrong that he will be in a very bad shape. That even the DSS doesn't even want to take, his body. Let me bring out this from Sahara Desert. Watch this.
This class, what be this? The report where they thread now, they say Justice Crack allegedly was chained on a tree for 72 hours to the extent that wetin army claim yesterday say they don't hand over am to the necessary civil authorities, e.g. DSS or police for instance. They say DSS allegedly are rejecting him because the level where he dey battered. That means they are afraid say may this guy no go die for our hand or may they no come talk say na we torture am. It's like our hand no dey. Now the news now worry for you too. The house of full everywhere. As you can see, Sahara Reporters. Now, make we read the news. Sahara Reporters exclusive. Nigeria Army here to transfer blogger Justice Crack. DSS reluctant to accept him in battered condition. Source. They say battered is offense. They say soldiers where they one front send am picture of the kind of food where they chop. He call use his social media outlet broadcaster. Now army call the verse say what? It's like indirectly you are exposing us, just as VDM just said. He thought say wetin they take. It be like say this anger is coming from the fact that plenty money were released to the army, but because somebody won't gain from the money, because they use small money, they feed soldiers. Because this guy go expose them. That is the anger, because there is no reason to beat person like this. Because if you don't know what they go on with your soldiers and person called talk am, you go investigate, abi. Then go say, we are not aware now who is responsible for this type of feeding. This type of food where we say even dog will reject am. Now so it will be. But for you to be angry like this without dealing with the root of the problem, it means say you know what it be. It means indirectly you supported it. It means say you are only angry for him to be exposing it to the public whose money was budgeted to fight insecurity. Because if a soldier is not well motivated, how the soldier will fight? Person will know if he fight, the only way to motivate soldiers now good food, good ammunition. Abi? But if person is hungry or they give am food when no fit chop, he go fit fight. It means even the Justice Crack is working for a better Nigeria, but they interpret am wrongly. Go carry the guy. Allegedly, according to Sahara Reporters, they say they chain am. This one are just illustration. You know, say the level of chaining. If it's not your hand, your leg, they chain am. No go read the news now.
So you've seen that, yeah. According to Sahara Reporter, it says the army had previously confirmed the arrest, accusing him of attempting to incite soldiers and plotting what is described as subversion against the military high command. The Nigerian Army has not yet transferred social media influencer and blogger Justice Mark Chidebere, popularly known as Justice Crack, to the Department of State Services, DSS, contrary to earlier claims. The army had previously confirmed his arrest, accusing him of attempting to incite soldiers and plotting what is described as subversion against the military high command. So, with all this, we are now like, okay, what did this guy, what did Justice Crack really do differently? Is it, okay, the only thing that will make sense, like VDM said, that, you know, maybe the money that was meant for these people was actually supposed to be big, they are supposed to be well taken care of. And because they've shared this money, and this thing has come out to the public, and it's shameful that this is actually what, because how is they paying person safe? They say you not feed your person well. If you want to take a layman's, language to describe it, would you take him inside and say, you actually look very slim, let me feed you well? Why are you angry? If you actually fed him with a dog food, why are you angry? Why are you vexed? I want to know. Why?
The military doesn't have it. You see, these are the things that easily destroy the image of the military, and they have just done it to themselves again. A man released a report. You have sent your people here in defense to come and defend the report.
That's an interview that you
It's an
had
interview. The day you
to
came,
clarify.
they brought in pictures of what's it called? No malu and food, and they say the military people are eating to enjoy themselves.
It was
It was a retired general. Yeah, he spoke for the military. You've put up a first line of defense. All right? You've had your right of reply. You will have just allowed it ended that. Even if the right of reply, I debunked them because I just asked one question. RCA, is it 3,000 naira or not? The general was struggling that day now. You all saw it now. It's water free of charge. So after you have done that, you now went to pick up Justice Crack. You just made Justice Crack more popular. You impeach upon his rights. And when people are now talking against the military, you are saying they are talking against them. The military will have just made his own case that he will look into the matter and keep quiet and move on. Secondly, you've now bundled him. You've now gone to charge him. Should be in their statement before they said he was supporting subversion. Where's the subversion in the charge? Vimbai, we can't live in a country this way. That's why they were seen mutilating another the cable journalist. We didn't do anything. That was how we revealed the story of a military officer, a portrait of a major general that went all the way to harass somebody in Abuja. Till today, the military will set up a committee. They've not done anything. You see, when we start to talk about the image of the military going decrepit, when I was talking yesterday that we have no country, and people thought I was joking. Let me even extend that conversation, Dr. Abati. Maybe now they can come and carry maybe your child or Dr. Abati's child or family member. God forbid, Abi. Dr. Abati, how about the military coming to carry your lovely wife like that?
In the interest of time.
Dr. Abati, or your children.
Dr. Abati,
is this fair?
Rufai.
That's not fair now.
In the interest
so let's
of
all
time,
go this way now.
Dr. Abati, your contributions.
Dr. Abati, go ahead.
I wish bring my children into this matter.
So you say go for me.
Abati,
but Justice Crack is not somebody's children.
I'm speaking up for him. Let's hear Dr.
It's not
Abati's
somebody's
view.
child.
Okay, let me just add the number of caveats. Now, while we have freedoms under the Constitution, the right to free speech, freedom of expression under Section 39, responsibility of the media under Section 22, there is no right in the Nigerian Constitution that is absolute. And that's why we often say whether you are acting as an advocate for a particular cause or as a professional journalist working within whatever frame, the primary thing about intervention in the public space is about responsibility. Where that responsibility is violated, there are clauses in the relevant laws that you can be called to account.
Anyways, they said there will be a court hearing and a date has been set for it, and let's see what this comes to, because it will be okay. There's actually nothing that cannot happen in Nigeria anyway, but let's hear and see what this guy has really done that every other person has not done before now. Anyway, guys, that's the updates on the Justice Crack's kidnapping, or how would we call it? His only offense was calling out the wrong in the society, and it's such a shame that he's been battered and mercilessly beaten for calling out what is wrong in the society. Anyway, guys, your thoughts below. See you on my next one. Bye.